Yes, good evening all.
Good evening, sir.
How are you people? How are you guys?
Fine, sir. How are you?
Fine, sir.
Fine, very good. Okay, how your preparation is going on? How have you solved the problems which I asked you to do?
Yes, sir. I tried, but those trigonometric questions, I'm having doubts in that.
Which question you are having doubt?
Sir, in the PDF only, there are some patterns which are related to trigonometry, sir. I'm getting doubt in those.
Okay. Apart from that, so which question is that? Okay, no problem. We will solve them. Which question is that? The question number, can you tell me?
Yes, sir. Just a second, sir.
Okay. Make it fast. Okay, meanwhile, you people solve this question, the question whichever I'm showing here. Everyone, meanwhile, you guys solve the question which I'm presenting on the screen. What he has given here, let p comma q belongs to real numbers. If 2 minus root 3 is the root of the quadratic equation given here, then which of the following option is correct? Very, very wonderful question. Make it fast. Johan and a few students are like absent. Why you guys were absent for the last class? Johan, you was absent for the last class.
Yes, sir. I was actually having a class, so I couldn't attend the last class.
Okay, no problem. Please, everyone, solve this question. Quick. Adesha, you ready with your question? You tell me the question number.
Sir, question number 48.
48. Okay, okay. We are at 36th question, so we'll be going like eventually to that particular number. Eventually, we'll just go with that question so that we'll reach 48. No problem.
Sir, 48 and also 40, sir.
48 and 48. Okay, no problem. We'll discuss it. Meanwhile, you people solve this question. Quick, quick. Guys, I told you that when I was discussing in the first class, if 2 minus root 3 is one root, the other root is going to be what? 2 plus root 3. Correct? This is one root, this is other root right now. Now, by using this, what can I do now? What is my idea here? Look at it here, x square plus px plus q is equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation given to you, correct? So how can I write this? Tell me. See guys, two roots given to you. This equation has two roots. What are they? Is the root of the quadratic equation 2 minus root 3 is one root. Other root is going to be 2 plus root 3. So I can frame a quadratic equation by using these two roots, x square minus sum of the root.
So it will be x square minus 4x plus 1.
1 second. 2 minus root 3 into x plus okay. Now x square minus, so 2 plus 2 4, this will be getting cancelled, so straight away let me write 4x. Am I correct? So 4 minus 4x, and here a square minus b square, so 4 minus 3 1. All right beta, this is what a quadratic equation we get by using these two roots. This is the one root and this is the second root. By using these two roots, I framed a quadratic equation like this. All right beta, now what we are going to do now, very simple beta, look at this here. What we are going to do now, just a minute, compare both the equations, find out p and q values, substitute and check out the answer.
So done. Option number 4.
Yeah, sir. I too got the.
Yes, look at this guys. Now I'm comparing this equation and this equation. Okay, so let's compare both the equations. Now what you're going to get beta? So look at this here, comparing what you're going to get now, by comparing p value is minus 4 and q value is what, 1 here. So now what we have to do here, substituting this p and q in one by one options, and you will be getting the answer. So first option I'm checking here. First option, is it possible? I don't think so. Second option, no. Minus 4 4 16. Okay, third option, 1 minus 16, no. Fourth option, 16 minus 4, yes. Fourth option, check. Look at this here, 16 minus 4 minus 12 is equal to 0. So 12 minus 12 is equal to 0, 0 is equal to 0. So option 4 is the right answer. Option 4 is the right answer here. Clear? Any doubts? Very simple guys. Let me go for the next question. Let us go for the next question without any delay. Solve this question. M is chosen in the quadratic equation given like this, such that sum of its roots is greatest, then the absolute difference of the cubes of its roots is dash. Quick, quick. Can you all hear my voice clearly and can you see the screen clearly?
Sir,
Charan?
can you explain this?
Yes, yes. Charan, Johan, Pawan, Anisha, Jafar, can you all hear my voice? And can you see the screen clearly, beta?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Look at this. He is asking for what? M is chosen in the quadratic equation, okay, such that sum of its roots is greatest. Then the absolute difference of the cubes of its roots. Look, so what is the sum of the roots here? Sum is going to be what? Minus b by a, right? So minus into minus plus 3 by a. A is what? Minus b, sorry, minus b by a, right? So 1 second. 3 by a. Okay, people. So this is what we got here. Now sum of roots is greatest. Sum of the roots such that sum of its roots is greatest he has given. Sum of the roots is greatest is nothing but what? Tell me, what should be the m value? M value will be 0. Why it is 0? Sum of roots is greatest is nothing but m value will be 0. So what is going to be now? What is going to be the equation now? Then the equation is going to be what, beta? So 0 square plus 1, 1. X square minus 3x plus 1 is equal to 0. Correct? So now what is, if I take beta, look at this here. Let's take alpha and beta are the roots. Let alpha and beta are the roots. Then alpha plus beta is what? 3. Alpha beta is what? 1. Correct? What he has given here? Then absolute difference of the cubes. Then the absolute difference of the cubes of its roots. Absolute difference of the cubes of its roots is what? Absolute difference. So absolute difference of its cubes is nothing but this one. Absolute, we have to take absolute is nothing but we have to take modulus beta. He's asking for absolute, right? He's saying absolute, so we have to take modulus. So now this can be written as what now? Tell me. A cube minus B cube is nothing but A minus B into A square plus AB, right? Alpha square plus AB plus beta square. So this is the formula, right? Alpha minus beta is going to be what now? Tell me. Alpha plus beta is 3. Alpha minus beta is going to be what now? How can I solve this? Guys, we have a formula. What is the formula we have here? A plus b whole square can be written as what? Children, a plus b whole square can be written as what? Alpha minus beta is what now? Tell me. Hello? Have you got an idea what we have to do here?
Sir, root of b square minus 4ac by mod.
Can you speak loudly?
B square minus root of b square minus 4ac by mod a.
It can be write like this. Let's check. Look at it. A minus b whole square is equal. I mean, let us write directly. I think we know this formula, right? Alpha minus beta whole square is equal to alpha plus beta whole square minus 4 times of alpha beta. Simplify this. Alpha square plus beta square minus 2 alpha beta. Yes, absolutely. This is the right beta. Look at this here. We know this. By using this, I can find out alpha minus beta, right? So alpha minus beta whole square is equal to alpha plus beta. How much beta? 9. Correct? Minus 4 times of alpha, which is nothing but alpha minus beta whole square is equal to 5. I'll get. So alpha minus beta is equal to square root of 5. Okay. So this is how I just substitute now. Look at this. Alpha minus beta is what now? Root 5. Alpha square is nothing but what? Alpha square plus beta square. Again, I can write it as what? So alpha plus beta is 1 here. Alpha square plus beta square can be written as what again? I am just finding it out here. Alpha square plus beta square can be written as alpha plus beta whole square. Alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 times of alpha beta. Correct? So alpha plus beta whole square can be written as what? So 9 minus 2 times of 1, which is equal to 7. Correct? Is it clear? So this is going to be now alpha square, alpha beta I wrote 1, alpha square plus beta square is 7. Hope you all getting my point. So now look at this here. So 8 root 5 I am getting here. So this is the answer. We are taking absolute value, right? 8 root 5. Do you have an option? Yes, absolutely we have. Look at this. Option C is correct. Understood my point? Guys, you understand how I am solving here step by step? People, children, have you understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Huh. Next. Solve this question. 38th one. Quick. If alpha and beta are the roots of the quadratic equation, x square plus x sine theta minus 2 sine theta is equal to 0. 0, I mean theta belongs to 0 to pi by 2, then alpha to the power of 12 plus beta to the power of 12 divided by alpha to the power of minus 12 plus beta to the power of minus 12 minus into alpha minus beta to the power of 24 is dash. Tell me, guys. What's the answer?
Sir, how do we approach this problem, sir?
How do we approach for this type of problems? Okay, what idea you are getting? Tell me.
Alpha and beta, like sum of the roots and product of the roots, we can find it from the equation.
Sorry.
The sum of the roots and product of the roots, we can like substitute from the equation, like minus b by a, so we get
Okay, fine,
minus
fine.
sin
Right,
theta.
right. Okay, you got it. Okay, next. Next. Very simple, Tambi. Are Babu, look at this here. Here, given x square plus x sine theta minus 2 sine theta is equal to 0. So sum of the root, let alpha, sorry, he has given alpha plus beta. Alpha and beta are the roots, right? Alpha plus beta is what? Minus b by a. Minus b by a. So minus b by a is nothing but minus sine theta. So alpha beta is what? C by a. So minus 2 sine theta by 1 is nothing but 1 only. Correct? So now from this thing, what can I write here? Check. Alpha to the power of 12 plus beta to the power of 12 divided by alpha to the power of minus 12 can be written as 1 by alpha to the power of 12 plus 1 by beta to the power of 12. Correct? Into alpha minus beta to the power of 24. Okay. So now alpha to the power of 12 plus beta to the power of 12 divided by alpha to the power of 12 plus beta to the power of 12 divided by alpha to the power of 12 into beta to the power of 12. Can I simply write this as alpha beta whole to the power of 12? You understand my point how I'm writing here? Alpha minus beta whole to the power of 24. Children, are you guys able to understand or not?
Yes, sir.
Alpha to the power of 12 plus beta to the power of 12, and this will be reciprocated. So this will be like this. So now alpha to the power of 12 plus beta to the power of 12 into alpha minus beta to the power of 24. So what can I do here now? This I can cancel these two. Correct? Sir, we know alpha beta value, so that you can substitute here. But we don't know alpha minus beta, right? So we'll find out alpha minus beta by using these two conditions. Correct? So now look at this here. Alpha minus beta can be written as what? We'll take absolute value. Alpha minus beta whole square can be written as what, beta? Just now I told you alpha plus beta whole square minus 4 times of alpha beta. Am I right? So alpha minus beta can be written as square root of alpha plus beta whole square minus 4 times of alpha beta. Right? Perfect. So alpha minus beta can be written as square root of alpha plus beta is what, beta? Minus sine theta whole square minus 4 times of alpha beta is what? Minus 2 sine theta. Hope you all are getting my point. So alpha minus beta is equal sine square theta plus 8 sine theta. Correct? Isn't it, children? So this is what I got now. So now here what I left with here now? Here I left with alpha minus beta, sorry, alpha beta whole to the power of 12 into by divided by alpha minus beta to the power of 24. Correct? So these are the things I just left with here. Now let us take this as star equation. So from the star equation, alpha beta is what? What is alpha beta value here? Minus 2 sine theta. whole to the power of 12 whole divided by alpha minus beta. What is alpha minus beta here? Square root of sine square theta plus 8 sine theta whole to the power of 24. Correct? Whole to the power of 24. If you observe this properly, from this, what can I write now? So I can write this as what? 2 to the power of 12 minus to the power of even number is always positive. So let us write positive here. So 2 to the power of 12 into sine to the power of 12 theta. Correct? Whole divided by this can be written as what now? Sine square theta plus 8 sine theta whole to the power of 1 by 2 whole to the power of 24. Understood my point? So this can be written in the next step. I can write this as what? 2 to the power of 12 into sine to the power of 12 theta whole divided by sine square theta plus 8 sine theta to the power of 2 ones, 2 12s to the power of 12. Do you understand my point here? Children, any
Yes,
doubt?
sir.
Any doubts?
No, sir.
So now what can I do now here? What is the answer? He has given something 2 to the power of 12 everywhere, 2 to the power of 12. Okay, option D we can delete here. Sine 8. Guys, I would strongly suggest you that option B is correct here. All right. See, need not to perform here. By looking at this, we can directly identify 2 to the power of 12 I have. Very good. Okay. And sine 8 plus sine. Oh, that's it. So what I do here, look at this here. What I'll do here is, how can I solve this better now? Here, directly, let's do one thing. Alpha minus beta, right? Yes. So this can be written as what? Let me write directly here. So this can be written as what? Sine to the power of 12 theta into sine 8 plus 8. Sir, how you are writing this? Arey Babu, look at this. I'm taking sine common here. So this can be written as sine theta plus 8, 2 ones, 2 12s, whole to the power of 12, which means 2 to the power of 12 into sine to the power of 12. Need not write all this. You can identify the answer, but your understanding purpose, I'm writing all this. Sine to the power of 12 theta into sine theta plus 8. Okay, this will get cancelled now. What you left with, beta? 2 to the power of 12 divided by sine theta plus 8 whole to the power of 12. So this is my answer. Option B is correct. Check kar lo. Clear? See here, -4 is not possible. Option A can delete it. Option B also can delete it. Minus we didn't get it all. Look at this. Anywhere do we have minus here? No, impossible. Only plus we have. Option B is only the possible answer here. Understood, Johan? The approach you understood? Nothing. There was nothing difficult to approach actually. Just common sense I just did. By using common sense I did. I didn't approach towards any new method, new methodology I didn't use. Very simple steps I have followed through. But patience you need. You have to solve somewhat faster mode. So for your understanding purpose, I solved in a very slower manner, or else we will not be solving all these steps in JEE exam. We'll be writing couple of direct steps. You must get habituated to that particular process. Okay, next, solve this question. 39th question. The number of real roots of this equation. Guys, JEE questions would be as innocent as possible until and unless you are active. Guys, if you are active, they are look so innocent. If you are scary, they also will make you feel scary actually. So don't be scary by looking at the question. You have to be strong with a strong mindset. If you are getting into the exam, what happens is definitely you're going to get very good result. If you are feeling scary, I'm not able to understand anything, I'm not able to approach even a single step, I'm not able to approach towards even a single step, then how I'm going to perform in the JEE exam? Don't keep all, this type of, what do you call that, statements in your mind. Please remove all these statements from your mind. Be confident, keep working hard, try to be positive, try to understand, try to listen the class, try to attend all the classes. Definitely you're going to make huge difference. Definitely make sure that you all guys, you guys are, understanding it. Feel the question, don't remember anything here. Feel how we are approaching, what are the steps you are making here. So these are all previous year questions. I'm not taking any random questions, but this type of questions only you will be, you get asked in exam. This type of questions only, the depth of the questions would be this much only. Yeah, one or two questions might be like, more depth or more, more deeper than this, but in fact you will be having more or less, this type of questions in exam. Keep this thing in your mind and prepare accordingly. Make it fast, solve this question. Guys, I told you this type of questions, how can we solve this modulus type of questions? I told beta, I just told yesterday one thing. Two questions, if I'm not wrong, 2 to 3 questions we have solved. So if I have, look at it, it's a 2 to the power of x minus 1, 2 to the power of x minus 2 I have here. So what can I do? What can I do here now? I can take something as t, I can take something as y, substitute that as y and do that. Make it fast. The number of real roots. Very beautiful question. Very good question. Wonderful question. Just try to feel. I told yesterday, very in a very simple manner you can solve this type of question. Quick. Guys, done? Look at this. Yesterday I told one trick to you all. What is the trick?
Sir, answer is option 2.
Answer is 2. Very good, beta. Answer is 2. Sorry, not 2. No. Option 2 you are saying, or option what is the answer? Tell me which option is correct. Okay, let me look at this here. So what we do here is let 2 to the power of x. Let's take like this. Sorry, someone is asking, someone is saying something. Hello. Okay, no problem. Look at this here. So let 2 to the power of x minus 1 is equal to t. Then 2 to the power of x is equal to what? T plus 1. Correct? So let us take this as this equation as star equation. From the star equation, 5 plus modulus of t is equal to 2 to the power of x is nothing but t plus 1 into 2 to the power of x is nothing but t plus 1 minus 2. So 5 plus modulus of t is equal to t plus 1 into t minus 1. Correct? So 5 plus modulus of t is equal to t square minus 1. A square minus b square formula. So t square we'll do one thing. Okay, so we'll write like this: modulus of t is equal to t square minus 6. Okay guys, now t square minus 6 is equal to plus or minus t. Am I correct? Can I write like this? Absolutely guys, I'm writing each and every step. So now we will take case 1 and case 2 now. Case 1, t square minus c is equal to t. Case 2, minus t, right? So t square minus t minus 6 is equal to 0. Factorize this, what you are going to get now? T is equal to 3 and minus 2, or t is equal to minus 2. These are the two roots directly. Now here t square plus t minus 6 is equal to 0. Now here t is equal to minus 3 or t is equal to 2. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. Now tell me beta, which can be t value, which cannot be t value. Look at this here. So my t was 2 to the power of x minus 1. We took, this is what we took, right? Now let us substitute one by one. So if I take t value 3 beta, 2 to the power of x minus 1. So 2 to the power of x is equal to 4. So x value is 2. Very good. Now if I take t value minus 2, is it going to possible now? How come it is possible? Look at it, t value can't be minus 2. Why? Because 2 to the power of x. See guys, 2 to the power of something cannot be negative. Understood my point? 2 to the power of something cannot be negative. It never gives negative. So it is not possible. Now, if t value is minus 3 plus 1 is equal to 2 to the power of x. 2 to the power of x is equal to minus 2. Never possible. Never possible, guys. This is never possible. Okay. Now, if I take t value is 2, 2 is equal to 2 to the power of x minus 1. 2 to the power of x is equal to 3. So 2 to the power of x is cannot be 2 to the power of x, never can be 3. Understood my point? If you substitute x value something, which value of x would be satisfying with this equation? None of the values. All right, none of the real numbers would be satisfying to this. So this is also got, this also got failed. So x value is what now? Only 2. So he is asking what beta? What he is asking? Number of real roots. Number of real roots is nothing but answer is only 1. Someone said that x value is 2 beta. Absolutely, x value is 2. X value is 2, but not option 2. Number of real roots. X value 2 is nothing but only 1 root I got. So option D is correct. Option 4 is correct here. I think Anisha was saying option B beta. Anisha, x value 2 is correct beta.
Yes, sir.
देखो, read the
Okay,
question
sir.
properly. Understood now the difference? Have you all understood the difference?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You have to be very careful with this. Next. So 40th question you want me to explain. Very, very beautiful question. No problem. Let us solve this question. That's all these questions are previous year JEE questions. Keep that in mind. Involve in the process. Don't sleep in the class. Don't throw your book somewhere and copy each and every step what I'm saying here. Don't sit don't lie on the bed and keep watching your mobile without writing the notes. Please do not do that. Kindly do not do that. If you are listening the class, you have to take your notebook and write each and every point. Try solving by your own. I'm giving enough time to read the question. I'm giving enough time to think about the question. I'm giving enough time to make your process. But you guys shouldn't, you guys must not sleep and lie on the board, lie on the bed and just watch the lecture. Simply do not do that. Kindly open your notebook, sit, think, solve it. Until and unless you're doing this process, you never solve the questions in JEE exam. Please try understand what I'm saying here. Alpha and beta are the roots of this equation. Then limit n tending towards infinite, summation of r is equal, r is equal to 1 to n, alpha to the power of r plus limit n tending towards infinite, summation of r is equal to 1 to n, beta to the power of r is equal to dash. Very good. Quick. What is the answer, guys? Very beautiful question, simple question only. It looks bulky but very simple question. Hello, done? Array, looks very big question, beta. Very simple question. You should not take much time. Look at this here. Alpha and beta are the roots of this equation, right? Then alpha plus beta is what, beta? Sum of the roots. As I told you guys, how important roots of the quadratic equation, sum of the roots, product of the roots. You must know that, beta. Everywhere, each and every question, almost we are using that concept. So you must aware of that. Some children, what they do is minus b by a or simple b by a. Minus b by a, they will not write. They will write b by a. Sum of the roots. Yes, they know that, but in exam they will get confused and they'll write b by a. वो गलत हो जाता है. ठीक है, प्रोडक्ट ऑफ द रूट they'll write minus c by a, वो गलत हो जाता है. That is c by a, बेटा, which is minus b by a, which is where you have to keep minus, where you shouldn't keep minus. You have to keep that in mind accurately, actually. All right. So for making that, you have to follow the class properly. I'm telling again and again. Minus b by a is nothing but 25 by 375. Now product of the roots is what, beta? Minus, so minus 2 divided by 375. Absolutely correct. He is asking that, so limit n tending towards infinite, limit ending n tending towards infinite. Okay, so now r is equal to 1 to n. Now everywhere, look at this, both in both the terms, I have this limit tending toward limit n tending towards infinite, summation r is equal to 1 to n. So I can take that common. Now what I left with now? R plus beta to the power of r. This is what we just got here. Now here 1 to n tending towards infinite, n tending towards infinite. Now if I substitute r value 1 by 1, what I'm going to get, beta? R value 1 is nothing but alpha. Clear? Okay. R value 2 is nothing but alpha square. R value 3 is nothing but alpha cube. 4 plus dash 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 till infinite. Correct? All right. Understood my point? Plus beta. Now you write like this. You just separate it, no problem. Now plus beta. Beta, if I substitute 1, beta to the power of 1 is beta. Beta square plus beta cube plus beta to the power of 4 dash 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 till infinite. Any doubts? Any doubts? N value goes till infinite. That is what he has given here. So I'm writing till infinite. Hope you are aware of that. Hope you are getting sequence and series to your mind. I'm sure state board students, you might have learned arithmetic progressions in your class 10th. Even CBSE students, you might have learned sequence and series in class 11th. All right, people. So now sum of infinite terms formula. What is the formula, beta? Here 1 to infinite. What is the formula? Alpha divided by 1 minus alpha. Okay, so this can be written as what now? Beta divided by 1 minus beta. How many of you know this? How many of you know this? Hello, alpha plus alpha square plus alpha cube plus alpha till infinite. Till infinite. What is the formula? This is the formula for that. Hope you all might getting my point. Okay, now look at this. Very simple here. After this, nothing you left with. इसमें क्या बड़ी बात है देखो. Look at this. One second. Okay, so this is what I got here. Now taking LCM. What is LCM, beta? Oh, wait, 1 second. What is LCM here? Alpha into 1 minus beta plus beta into 1 minus alpha divided by 1 minus alpha into 1 minus beta. Adeshai, are you here now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, where did you disconnect here? Each and every step you followed?
So from that n extends to infinity, sir, that up one.
This one.
From that I got disconnected. So can you explain that step? Yeah, sir, from that.
This one. Okay. From that. What I did here is, beta, look at this here. R is equal to 1 to n we have, right? So I'm substituting R value 1 by 1. I'm substituting R value 1 here. 2, 3, 4 till infinite. Understood my point?
Yes, sir.
Now similarly for beta also. Beta to the power of 1, beta square, beta cube, beta 4 to the power of 4. Everywhere, I'm just going like this. Understood my point? Clear? Great.
Yes, sir.
Now, so here, now alpha square, alpha cube till infinite, the formula is this one. Hope you aware of the formula from the sequence and series. Infinite, sum of infinite terms formula. Sir. Sum of infinite terms formula. Yes. How many of you remember the sum of infinite terms formula? Sum of infinite terms formula. How many of you remember? How many of you have gone through sum of infinite formula? Sum of infinite terms formula. Guys, sum of infinite terms formula, let me write here if you don't remember. Note. Okay. So S infinite. S infinite is nothing but sum. S infinite is nothing but sum of infinite terms formula. I write A by 1 minus R. Okay. A by 1 minus R here. And here modulus of R less than 1. or you write this as modulus of, I mean, r lies between -1 to +1. So this is the condition for sum of infinite. Sir, a by 1 minus r. What is a beta? A is nothing but the first term. This is a. Okay, understood my point? A by 1 minus
Yes,
r.
sir.
R is nothing but what? R is nothing but what?
Common
First term.
difference.
Common. No, no, no. Yes, common difference. Common difference is nothing but what? First term, second term divided by the first term. So second term divided by first term, I'm getting what? Alpha only. So R value is alpha only. First value is also alpha only. So that is the reason I'm writing like this. Hope you all are getting my point here clearly. So this type of,
Yes, sir.
this type of things you have to understand in directly actually. So that is why I'm asking you to be thorough with your formulas, be thorough with your basic stuff. Very good, Jafar. Clear? Now इसमें क्या बड़ी बात है? देखो इसको simplify कर लो बस. Simplify this, you will get the answer alpha minus alpha beta plus beta minus alpha beta. Correct? Divided by, so 1 minus beta minus alpha plus alpha beta. Now look at this here. So what you get beta here? Alpha plus beta minus 2 times of alpha beta divided by, so 1 minus of alpha plus beta plus alpha beta. Correct? I took minus common and writing. Alpha plus beta value is what? 25 by 375. 25 by 375. You have big numbers, that's it. 2 into alpha beta is what? Minus 2 by 375 you had. Whole divided by 1 minus alpha plus beta is what beta? 25 by 375 again, plus minus 2 by 375. That's it. So isko simplify kar lo, you will get the answer. So what is the answer is going to be now? 375 minus into minus plus by 375 whole divided by, so LCM is 375, so 375 minus 25 minus 2 divided by 375. This will get cancelled now here. So 29 by how much beta? 29 by 348. 348. So what is the answer? 29 by something you have? No, 29 by 348. 29 by 358 we have. 29 by 348 is nothing but, let's simplify. Can we simplify this? 29 ones. Oh, 29 ones. 29 tens, 11s, or 12. Yes, 1 by 12. 1 by 12 is the answer. Beta, look at this. How confusing these options are. Look at this option. C is correct here. Many children, what they do is 29 by 358. वो इसको नहीं देखते हैं properly. Many of you will not observe this. The denominator which we got is 348, but not 358. Be careful with that. People are able to understand here. So 29 into 12, एक बार check कर लो. 12 9 108. 12 2, yes, 348 only beta, not 358. Yes. So 29 into 12, 348, but not 350. Option 2 is absolutely wrong here. Be careful. 29, whenever you look at 29, don't click on B option. Write it, solve it fully and solve, then you choose the option. Clear? Shall we go for the next question? Understood, Adisha? Now hope you got, hope I clear
Yes,
your
sir.
doubt. Yeah. Next, 41st question. First question, pick. ABC are, I mean, A, B, C, B, three distinct real numbers in GP, and A plus B plus C is equal to XB, then X cannot be what? Guys, A, B, C are in GP. Whenever A three terms are in GP, what is the condition for GP here? What is the condition for GP?
B square is equal to A.
B square is equal to AB, AC. Very good. A, B, C are in GP, so it's nothing but B square is equal to AC. This is the condition, correct? Now what he has given here, given that A plus B plus C is equal to XB. Okay. So B value we need, we know here. So A plus C is what, beta? XB minus B, right? A plus C is equal to X minus 1 into B, correct? So what can I do now? Squaring on both sides. Squaring on both sides. So A square plus so B square into A square minus 2 times of XC, correct? Okay. Now what can I do here? Yeah, B square is equal to AC. Let's substitute here. A square C square plus 2 times of AC. B square is equal to AC here. So X square so AC X square plus 1 minus 2 times of XC, correct? Any doubt till this? Or else we will do one thing here. Let us not yeah, anything is fine, no problem. A square plus C square is equal AC 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 X square plus AC minus 2 times of X A C square minus 2 times of AC. Any doubts? What I did here is I multiplied this AC with every term. Okay, and I shifted this to AC to the right hand side. Clear? So now here let's write like this: A square plus C square is equal. Let's take AC common in each and everything.
Sir?
Why do we need to multiply each and everything, or else you can directly write like this, no problem. Directly let's write here. Let us not write all this stuff. It takes time. Let me do one thing here. Yes, Adesha.
Sir, in that first step of the squaring on both sides, sir, for that second point one, B square into X square plus 1 minus 2XC, how we got that, sir?
Which one? This one?
Yeah, sir, that one.
No, I just expanded X. A minus B whole square formula. Or else
Sir, why it will be C, sir?
where it will be C beta? Where you are saying?
Sir, right,
Acha,
B
acha,
square
acha, acha,
into
2x,
X
only
square.
2x, only 2x. Yeah, only 2x. Why? Got it, only 2x. Yeah. Then we will do one thing. Instead of expanding, we can directly write here. We'll do right like this. Look at this. 2AC B square into X minus 1 whole square. Absolutely. B square is equal to AC into X minus 1 whole square. Okay. You can expand it later, no problem. Is equal to AC into X minus 1 whole square minus 2 times of AC. Correct? A square plus C square is equal to, again, AC common. AC common is nothing but, now you can expand, minus 2x minus 2. Correct, beta? Understood now? A square plus C square is equal to AC X square minus 2x minus 1. All right. All right, beta. Now we have to do what we have to do here. He is asking for what? A, B, C be the three real numbers in GP, okay? And A plus B plus C is equal to XB. Then X cannot be what? We have to verify the answer. So minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, 2, right? Minus 2, minus 3 has given. Minus 2, minus 3, 4, 2. These are the options given to you, right? So let us check one by one. Substitute. Let's substitute one by one, beta. What is X cannot be, right? X cannot be. Now substitute. Here A square plus C square. This is absolutely positive, beta. AC is what? B square is equal to AC we have. This is also absolutely positive. Understood my point? Are you people able to understand? Now X cannot be what? X cannot be. If it is minus 2, beta, if X is equal to minus 2, what happens? So 4 plus 4 minus 1. So it's 7. It is positive. If X is equal to minus 3, 9 plus 12 minus 1. So 20. It is also positive. If X is equal to 4, 16 minus 8 minus 1. How much? 7. It is also positive. 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 Here also positive. And here also positive. If X is equal to 2, 4 minus 1. Minus 1. Look at this. For X value 2, I am getting negative. So X cannot be what? 2. X cannot be what? 2. If X value is 2, beta, I am going to get negative actually. X cannot be 2. Option D is correct. Understood my point? X cannot be what he is asking. So X cannot be 2 here. Are you guys able to understand what I'm trying to say? Hello, people. X is equal to minus 2 is nothing but I'm getting positive. Here positive. For X value minus 2. Okay, well, if you don't understand like that, we'll do one thing. If X is equal to minus 2, I'm getting positive. For X value minus 3, also positive. Okay, positive. For X value 4, also positive. For X value 4, right? Now for X value 2, what you're going to get here now? 2 square is 4 minus 1. So minus 1 I'm getting. So which is negative. So X cannot be 2. If X value 2, it is going to be negative. All right. Getting my point? How come it is possible? But it cannot be negative. Here I have this is positive here. This is also positive here. Then this cannot be negative, beta. Understood my point? Both should be positive. As per the condition, A square plus C square is positive. As per the condition, this is a positive. He has given AC is equal to B square. This is also positive. Then X square minus 2X minus must be positive. So it cannot be negative. So everywhere I'm getting positive except for X value 2. All right. So X value cannot be 2 here. X cannot be taken as 2. Hope you are getting my point. Any doubt, children? Any doubt? Feel. Please try to understand. Don't mug up. Getting my point or not? Any doubts? Any doubts, children?
No, sir.
These are options given to you. I'm verifying the options. Verifying the options. After verification, I was getting like this. For X value minus 3, negative. For X value 2, also negative. Okay, for X value 4, for X value 2. Okay, next question. Let me go for the next question. The number of all possible positive integral values of alpha. We have done these two questions actually. No problem. We'll go for the next question. Which question you was asking? What is your name? So everyone solve this question, beta. Everyone solve this question.
Sir, in the 41st question, how can we say that a square plus c square and ac is positive, sir?
Sorry,
Sir,
the
in the
last question.
45, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
1 second, guys.
Here we took a square plus c square and ac in the RHS as positive, right? So, like, how come we took that, sir?
1 second, Johan. I couldn't listen you. 1 second. Yeah, you are saying something, Johan. How come it is positive?
Sir, here a square and c square in the LHS and ac in the RHS, it took as positive, right? So,
Yeah. Okay, okay.
how did we take?
How we are taking that positive? I'll tell you. Wonderful question. See, if at all you have any this type of doubt, what you have to do is you have to substitute and check. That's it. Here, let me 1 second, guys. A square plus c square is positive, right? It is positive or not? B square is equal to AC. B square is nothing but anything you do that, anything to the power of 2. Anything square is always positive or not? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Then what we have here, x square minus 2x. This is positive. This is also positive. This is also positive, I'm saying. How it is positive? Let me tell you. X square minus 2x minus also positive for, it is positive for x value minus 2 minus 3 minus 4, for x value minus 2 minus 3 4, but for x value 2, x square minus 2x minus 1 will be negative. So x value cannot be what? If x value 2, it is getting negative, right? We are getting this negative. So for x value 2, that for x value 2, the expression whichever we have here, that cannot be 1 second. Yes, for x value 2, that cannot be positive. All right, for x value 2, it will be negative. All right, 1 second, guys. Understood, Johan? Johan, you got my point?
Yes, sir. Only I had a doubt like why are we taking like the squares as positive, but I got it, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. For these values only it is positive. For not every value, I'm saying. For these 3 values only it is positive. For x value 2, it is negative, I'm saying. Getting my point?
Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
Yeah.
Like I had a doubt why a square plus c square was positive.
So he has given, right? Why it is positive, you are saying? But a square plus c square is absolutely positive, man. Why? How can it be negative? We have square, right? You understood my point?
Yes, sir. Now I got it, sir.
Yeah. Cool. Go for this question, everyone. Solve this question. What is the answer of this question? The value of lambda such that sum of the squares of the roots of the quadratic equation, this one, has the least value is dash. Look at this here. Have you all got the answer? X cube plus 3 minus lambda into x plus 2 is equal lambda. Okay, let alpha and beta are the roots. Let's take alpha and beta are the roots. Then alpha plus beta is what? Alpha plus beta is what? Minus b by a is nothing but minus of 3 minus lambda, which can be written as lambda minus 3, correct? This is alpha plus beta. This is alpha plus beta, right? Okay. Next, alpha beta value is what? See, this can be modified as x cube plus 3 minus lambda into x. So 2 minus lambda is equal to 0. So alpha beta is what? 2 minus lambda. Understood my point? Clear? Then he is asking that this has the least value. The value of lambda such that sum of squares of the roots of the quadratic equation. Sum of squares of the roots. So alpha square plus beta square. Alpha square plus beta square can be written as what? As we know that alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 times of alpha beta. Correct? Alpha plus beta whole square is what? Lambda minus 3 whole square minus 2 times of 2 minus lambda. So a square plus b square minus 6 lambda minus 4 plus 2 lambda. Correct? So lambda square minus 4 lambda plus 5. Okay, lambda square minus 5 lambda minus plus lambda. Now, what is the lambda value is going to be now? Tell me. Tell me the answer. So I can write this as lambda square minus 4 lambda plus 4 plus 1. Correct? So now lambda minus 2 whole square plus 1. Correct? This can be written as lambda minus 2 whole square plus 1. He is asking for what? The value of lambda such that sum of the squares of the roots of the quadratic equation has the least value. What is the least value? What is the least value? What is the least value? Tell me. Guys, least value I'm asking. You take options. First option is what? Lambda value is first value 15 by 8, 1, 4 by 9, right? So 15 by 8. Second option. Second option. 1, 1, 4 by 9 and 2. Okay. So the least value of lambda is going to be what? So if I substitute 15 by 8, if I substitute 15 by 8, 15 by 8 minus 2 whole square. Tell me. 15 by 8 would be giving you 1 point something, right? 1 point something. Now 1 point something I have, 1 I have, here have 0 point what? 0 0.4. 0 0.4 C option. Option D is what? Option D is 2. If I substitute lambda value to what I'm going to get now? 2 minus 2 whole square plus 1. So 0 square plus 1 gives me what? 1. So option D is going to be correct here. The least value of lambda is going to be what? The least value of lambda. Least value of lambda is going to be 2. Why? Because 0 whole square plus 1 gives you 1 only. If I substitute the value of lambda as 2, I'll be getting the answer as 1. So this is how the this is how we solve this type of questions. So let me go for the next question. Very good, Mohammed. 47th question. Guys, the questions whichever we are solving here, all these questions are previous year questions. Make sure that you guys solving and thinking in a right way. If at all you are not able to approach towards the question, please do ask me. Don't sit simply. Try to ask for the approach. Try to ask for the approach. If at all approach, if at all you are getting right approach, then your process done. Like if at all you are hanging behind, getting the process still, then it's impossible to get the answer in time. So every question would be having, like, you have to make sure that every question you are solving within 1 minute. All right, every question you're solving within 1 minute 30 seconds, something like that. You get habituated. If you are getting habituated to solve in such a way, then I'm sure you are in a right track. You are in the right path to kill the JEE questions. Yes, make this question quick.
Sir, can you explain this question, sir?
Yes, Johan, you're asking something?
Sir, can you explain this question?
Yeah, yeah. Yes, Shruti and Pravalika, you guys have joined late. Why? You guys have joined late. Why?
Sir, I came just now from college, sir.
Okay. So, what about Shruti? What about what is her name? Pravalika. If one real root of the quadratic equation this is cube of the other root, then the value of
Sir,
a is
answer is minus 300.
how many of you got this beta? Minus 300. Yes, minus
So I
300 is
also
the
got
right
the
answer.
same answer, sir.
Minus 300 is the right answer. What about others? You want me to explain this? If I take alpha and beta are the two roots, beta alpha plus beta is going to be what? Or else you do one thing. Let's go with one real root of the quadratic equation. One real root of the quadratic equation, this one is cube of the other root. Is nothing but alpha to the power of 1 by 3 is equal to beta. Correct? So alpha is equal to what now? Beta cube. Alpha is equal to what? Beta cube. Right? This is what I have. So now sum of the roots is going to be what, and product of the roots is going to be what? Let's take product. Product of the roots is what? Okay, so product of the roots is nothing but alpha beta. (256) divided by 81. Correct? So now alpha is equal to beta cube, we got, right? Alpha is equal to beta cube. Product of the roots is this one. Alpha beta is equal to this one. Now alpha value beta cube, right? Beta cube into beta is equal to 256 divided by 81. Okay, so now beta to the power of 4 is equal to 256 divided by 81. 256 divided by 81 can be written as what? 4 cube is 4 by 3 whole cube. Can I write? So beta, sorry, I think 4 cube 64. No, 4 to the power of 4.
Power 4.
Beta to the power of 4 is equal to 4 by 3 whole to the power of 4, which is nothing. Beta is equal to 4 by 3. Beta is equal to 4 by 3. If beta is equal to 4 by 3, then alpha is what? 64 by 27. 64 by 27, 4 by 3. Right? So sum alpha plus beta is what? Minus b by a minus k by 81. Correct? So we need to find out what value beta? K value, right? Alpha 64 by 27, 4 by 3. 64 by 27 plus 4 by 3 is equal to minus k by 81. So LCM is 27, 64 plus 9 4 36 is equal to minus k by 81. 2 1 27 1 27 3 minus k is equal to minus 300 plus 300, right? So k value is minus 300 here. Correct? It was a very simple question. Yeah. Right? Shall we go for the next question? Yeah. Everyone solve this question. 49th one. And 48th one is a homework, guys. Everyone take this 48th one homework. 48th one. Tell me. Next, guys, take this question homework. Next question, 49th one, you solve it. Solve this question. Quick, quick, make it fast. Done. Option 3. Yeah, option 3 is the right answer, beta. Option 3 is the right answer. Sum of the integral values of m for which the quadratic expression, the quadratic expression, this one, x belongs to R, is always positive. Is always positive. Make it fast. Done. Answer is 7, guys. How many of you got the number of integral values of m for which quadratic expression is always positive? Guys, answer is 7. How many of you got this answer? Have you all got the answer?
I didn't get it, sir.
Sorry, Johan?
I didn't get the answer, sir.
We didn't get the answer. Who got the answer? I think someone texted the answer. I think Adesha got the answer. But look at this here. The number of integral values of m. Integral values of m is, see here, is always positive as given. Now, how can we do here? Here the coefficient of x square 1 plus 2m should be greater than 0. Correct? And look at this here. If I just go with the discriminant formula b square minus 4ac lesser than 0, you will be getting the m values. You will be getting the m values. From that you can decide the answer, guys. Johan, you try this. Actually, I have another class I have to join at 7 o'clock. I have to join now. You try this, guys. If at all you don't get, I'll discuss it tomorrow. Johan, all right. Try this question and 48 one,
Okay,
and
sir.
remaining questions you try it out. 7 o'clock I have to join. Please let me leave a minute before. Please try to solve the remaining questions. Pravalika, Adesha, sorry, Shruti, you guys have to join on time. Please make sure that you guys are joining on time. Okay, people. Thank you. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Sir,